All right, so Senator Feinstein, Chuck Schumer, and a bunch of the other Democrats proposed an amendment to a bill where they wanted to have anyone who's on the terrorist watch list or the no-fly list, is what it's more commonly referred to as, be made to where they can't purchase firearms. Okay, so in general, this sounds like a good idea, right? But it was defeated by the other side, the Republicans and stuff. So I thought, well, this sounds good. Why would it be defeated? And then I got to researching it a little bit, and I found out that the terrorist watch list is one that is created basically by a bunch of computers and through the FBI and the Homeland Security and stuff. And they compile this database of people that if they try to get on a plane and the name matches, they want to stop them and make sure they're not a bad person. So, since our computing power and everything has been getting better lately, guess how many terrorists and no-fly people we have on this list? Well, 2011 it was 10,000. In 2012 it was 21,000. Whoa, it doubled in 1 year? Seems odd. 2013 it was 47,000. Current estimates are, right now, it's about 75,000 people are on a no-fly list, have their name on a no-fly list. Now, this doesn't mean your name on the no-fly list means that's you. It just means your name might match. So when you go in, they have your name, it pops up, TSA comes over, they have a little conversation with you, they find out, oh, you're not the terrorist, get on your plane, bye-bye, have a good flight, okay? That's what the watch list is. They're watching out for terrorists trying to get on planes, and they're making sure the people getting on planes are not terrorists. They don't sit there and go, oh, you're on the watch list, throw them in prison. You know, it's not an indication that you're a criminal or that you're a terrorist. It's that your name might match someone affiliated with terrorism that they have in a database through basically bugging all our phones and emails. So the list itself doesn't mean you're a terrorist. Therefore, using the list to say I can't buy a gun is A, that's unconstitutional, and B, it's just wrong and stupid. In fact, the fact is they could, if they pass this bill, they would have the power to add as many people onto the terrorist watch list as they chose to. And you can't get your name off it. You can't sit there and go, I'm not a terrorist, take my name off it. They're like, tough, you're on the list. But when it comes off naturally, it comes off naturally. The list goes up and down and fluctuates all the time on a regular basis. And we don't know how or why, because nobody tells us what the list is. It's just, you're either a match or you're not. And the Justice Department and the Homeland Security and all them basically just compile a list with a group. And so they change the criteria all the time. So again, the current system is if I go to do a NICS background check with the FBI and I pop up on the NICS background check as a felon, they don't sell me a gun, okay? They deny me. That's because I'm a felon and I've gone through a court of law which has said I am a felon and that I'm not allowed to have firearms anymore. Okay, that's called due process. I cannot have my constitutional rights removed until due process says that they are removed. Okay, I can't just have somebody say, well, your name sounds like this, so you're now a terrorist on our terrorist watch list and you can't buy a gun anymore. What if I said something on a video that they didn't like, so they stuck me on the terrorist watch list? That wouldn't surprise me at all. I might just say something as an example, or I might be upset and say something in the moment of passion and then say, I didn't mean all that. Again, who's to say that they're not going to stick me on that list because my political opinions differ from the people in power right now? I know a person who was on the list just because she was a member of the Tea Party and was really mouthy. She's 80 years old and she's got a lot of crazy opinions, but she's 80. She's not a terrorist. Nelson Mandela was on that list at one point, okay? He was running South Africa and he was on the no-fly list, okay? There was also pundits for different reporting organizations that because of flights they took to go to places to report on, got stuck on the no-fly list because their travel patterns were concerning to them. Yeah, they were going to places to do reporting on the situation, you know, on these situations. So it's ridiculous and it's not constitutional and it got shot down, but they're just using it as a BS thing, saying, oh, look, they're so pro-guns, they want terrorists to have them. No, they don't. They want Americans to have guns, and if you're a damn terrorist, they want to throw you in jail or deport you. They don't want somebody making up a list, though, saying, oh, these people don't get guns anymore, and us not having any recourse about it. That's just stupid.